What's up? Thanks for clicking. I appreciate it. I just put on a shirt to make it look like I got a job. Thank you very much. This video is for my fellow immigrants who live in Western countries and who have trouble making it, especially after 3 or 4 years. They don't feel like they're making progress. It's not your fault. It's the cold. It's very tough to put one foot after the other when your feet are like ice blocks. But there's more to it than just your physical circumstances. There's also the perspective you adopt when you're a newly arrived immigrant here from the get-go. What we tend to do, and we get stuck in that predicament, by the way, we tend to hang out with people who look like us and who are in the same situation as us, if not a little better sometimes, okay? Let's say I'm at sea, I'm treading water, 50 feet away, there's Amadou, there's no current where I am, and I say, hey Amadou, come swim over here. You're not gonna feel like you're drowning. No, that's not real progress. We should be swimming towards the person that's on their boat, sunglasses on, having a cocktail, eating sushi, looking at us swim towards him like, hey man, you guys look like you're in deep shit. Have a sushi roll. We should be doing that. I'm not saying manipulate people, take advantage of people, be like calculating and stuff. It's not an episode of Game of Thrones. No, you just have to, dare I say, I'm gonna sound like a vegan, open your horizons, open your mind to new opportunities, be more welcoming, okay? It's gonna change your life, your perspective, okay? Go towards people that don't look like you, the people who are already home, the people, dare I say, who need to put on sunscreen. I got to put on this lotion or I'm going to disintegrate like Dracula. Timmy, you should put some on too. I worry about you, buddy. Go towards them. And I know that it's some people, like, they're afraid to take the first step towards that discomfort because they're afraid of people's judgment, of people's preconceptions, but most people are reasonable. Let me reassure you, most people are fair. The rest of the 20% are in politics. I'm sorry. Most people are fair and they're already initiated to people's differences. It's 2025. They're not gonna see you coming and be like, hey, you're so dark. Oh my God, I've never seen someone so dark be this close to me. Can I touch? It's real. No, it's not gonna be like that. But I understand, it's tough when you're not used to do it, but you gotta do the work. You have to do the work because it's the only way out. It's the land of relationships. Okay. It's the land of relationships if you want the life that you came here to seek. It's the difference between surviving and evolving in your new country. Okay. The land of matter of fact, everywhere you go depends on relationships. Even in Africa, you want a decent life, you got to know the dictator. Oh boy, this YouTube journey is going well. You get me? It's a business of relationships. For your professional endeavors, your personal endeavors, I said business of relationships, but it's a life of relationships, really. And you have to cultivate those. I know it sucks because when you're not in your home country, you got to do all that heavy lifting. I understand it. Read a book. Take a Tony Robbins class, do some push-ups, get some insight, some coaching, whatever you got to do, you have to do it. Because otherwise, you're going to end up bitter like an old cowboy in a Western. Is it you, Jack? I've been looking for you for 2 decades. Time to pay. I don't want you to be like that. There's plenty of good in the new country you're at. Seize it. That's part of the work. And the worst that will happen to you is people will say no, you'll get rejected. Rejection is good, it builds character. I've been rejected plenty of times. It builds strength. Now I can look into the camera like, give me your money. For real, subscribe, because I'm looking for a Tesla. I'm not looking for a Tesla. I'm looking to buy a Tesla. I like to be in a Tesla. I like to maybe Zoom with Elon Musk. You know what I mean? Like, all right? You won't, it's going to, like, I don't want to sound like I'm building a cult, but it's going to change your life. It's difficult, but it's worth it. Those Facebook events you never RSVP to, those meetings you never go to, maybe not meetings. Meetings sound like you're going to get fired. No, not meetings, but those get-togethers, even if they're not designed for you to meet people from different backgrounds, make it so, because there are going to be people from different backgrounds there, people who are from a different ethnicity. And most of the time, they're going to be white. If you're in a Western country, they're going to be white. That doesn't mean you forget who you are, where you're from, your culture. You got to use it. Use the strength it took for you to leave your country, your comfort zone. Leave that country of yours where the sun is shining, the mangoes are as big as Kanye West's ego. You left that country to come to Canada where it's cold, dark. Man, I sure hope you're in Florida or something. Because if you pick the cold country, man, you're in Hunger Games. Anyways, there are positive aspects of every Western country you're in. They're positive. That's why we immigrate, right? Do that. Do yourself a favor. It's gonna be much better for you. All right, I think I've said enough. I said enough. I'm 42 years old. I shouldn't be talking this much. Subscribe. Leave a comment. If you have any questions, please hesitate. I got things to do. Check out this next video here. Man, I'm too old for this shit. Anyways, I'm going to put a link to a video because I've built a series. I think it'll be some comprehensive insight that will help you throughout your journey. Hope this helps.